Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading. Today we are channeling messages from Spirit and the angels to see where you've been, where you are now, and where you're going. So let's get right into it. If you are new to my channel, by the way, this is Radiant Moon Tarot and my name is Victoria, and hopefully you enjoy your reading, and if so, please like the video and consider subscribing to my channel as well. We've got our the Ace of Michael coming out here for you guys. All right, so some of you have had some recent epiphany moments. Perhaps you've had a idea of some kind. You may have gotten some clarity, some insight, and you might be in a situation now where you're ready to start something new or proceed with a new endeavor or new ideas. The Ace of Michael is here bringing fresh perspective for you, helping you see a clear path forward. All right, and this is also helping you to communicate a little better. So this is great energy that you've had coming to you and that you've been experiencing. Okay, so but Archangel Michael is here to help you to clear out any paths, to clear out any issues, to clear out any confusion or doubts, and is helping you to be a little confident in the future and as you move forward. Okay, so Archangel Michael can really be a great helpful alliance here that you may form to to face your fears, right, and to just be really really confident in yourself, right? Some of you may have been meeting new people, right? With the Ace of Michael, it is the Ace of Swords. And so you may have been talking to new people. Perhaps you've been doing some brainstorming, or maybe you are just on the quest for something new and you're just thinking about what that looks like for you for your future. We've got, we've got the Strength card coming out for you with Archangel Ariel. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. So first we've got Michael coming out to help clear out any doubts, worries, and fears, to help you to stand tall, to stand straight. And Strength card comes out here as well to really remind you of your personal power, right? And in a good way, right? Not in a overzealous, I must conquer everyone and everything kind of way, right? But it's your personal power, your personal inner strength, your ability to navigate situations with confidence, but also with kindness and compassion. Whenever we do get the Strength card, we're reminded about our powers of discernment. Know when we need to be bold, brave, courageous, fearless, and also know when we need to take a kinder and gentler approach at not just something that we're doing or with other people, but most especially with ourselves, right? Who do we beat up first when, things aren't going our way, right? Quite often ourselves. And so this is, making sure that you don't go into that kind of energy, right? It's all about that brave face forward, whatever it is that you're doing. Excuse me. And I will say we've got 3 ones coming out here for you as well. The aces are a 1. The Strength card in this deck is number 11. Okay, and so you've got 111 coming out here. So it's a lot of fresh energy, fresh perspective, maybe a fresh sense of self, or perhaps you are opening the door to new possibilities in your world. Some of you also having a little bit of an awakening here with this energy as well. Your lines of communication with spirit and the angelic realm is very strong. So if you're looking for some guidance, looking for some answers, right, then they're literally right here at your fingertips. Where you're headed, we've got the 3 of Ariel. Now this is beautiful energy. It's the 3 of Pentacles, okay? And this is an energy of creation. creating the life that you love, making those little improvements, paying attention to details, perhaps even partnering with people. With this one, teamwork makes the dream work. So whether you're partnering up with people in your life or whether you're partnering up with spirit and the angels, you are creating wonderful things here. And so I think you're going to, wherever you put your time and energy and attention, okay, you are going to see some results, all right, and you're going to see them pretty quickly. Now, this can also represent that there may be some things that you don't know. And so with the Three of Ariel, you are encouraged to seek out some wisdom, seek out advice, seek out a guide, get some education, even if it's just self-education, right? Sometimes, the Three of Ariel can represent like a roll up your sleeves and do it yourself kind of energy. So there is help and support and wisdom and guidance and information available to you should you choose to seek it. The Three of Ariel, do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner there as well. So some great energy showing up for you. Remember that Strength card right there. This is your present energy, right? Right now, your personal power, your personal strength, your ability to make change, your ability to start new things, and also your ability to let things go. And it's all activating right here. And that is the most powerful energy that is out so far in your reading. Thank you. Ideas and inspiration. Lovely. So you may be, again, seeking out new sources of inspiration, or perhaps there's already something, Ace of Michael right there, right? Big ideas or small ideas that feel big, right? It's really all about, embracing the possibilities. So this is an awesome energy. And so the energy is really flowing around you to create something, whether it's something new or just improvements, or again, just doing something that you enjoy, right? Those creative endeavors. Maybe you want to learn a new craft, a new skill. This is a great time to do that, and you probably pick it up quite quickly, because you are a very intelligent sign, right? You're an air sign, so you are very, very much a thinker, so sometimes this can be like, I've got a lot of ideas in my head. So Archangel Michael is here to help you to kind of sort out the ideas in your head and maybe bring it back to like 1, 2, or maybe 3 that you can actually handle at this time. But it's a great energy that's flowing through, all creative. We have self-acceptance. Now this very much goes with your Strength card. Okay, so if you have at some point, whatever it is that you've been doing, whatever it is that, some of you have been through a spiritual growth. Some of you have had some ups and downs in relationships. Perhaps you've even had one that has, ended. Okay, and maybe it's left you feeling like a little bit down on yourself. Sometimes we do that, right? But whatever it is that you've been going through, whether it's in your very recent past or whether it's a long ago, okay, the energy of self-acceptance goes right in with that Strength card energy. Again, really, really flowing to you and through you. You're straight as a straight backbone, your shoulders back, your head held high, and whatever it is you've got going on, you are feeling good about yourself. You accept yourself for who you are, right? Sometimes we feel the need to conform to what other people think that we should be, right? And you are such a diplomatic sign, right, that maybe sometimes you go along with it to avoid a little bit of conflict, right? You're good at resolving conflict, but maybe you shy away from it. I mean, if you like conflict, I don't know a lot of people that actually love conflict. And it's a natural to try and avoid it, right? But sometimes we let ourselves and our true self and our authenticity kind of slide away, right? Because we are conforming, or we just don't want to rock the boat. So this is a huge healing energy coming in for you, all about accepting yourself. This is me. This is who I am. This is what makes me tick. And I'm not going to make any apologies for it. So you're removing a mask. And really beautiful time. And this often does happen with an awakening, right? Because you do a lot of shadow work, a lot of self-reflection. And in that, you discover where maybe you've been keeping yourself small, and your spirits, your guides, your angels, right? They want you to spread your wings and fly. We have power. Hey, there you go. Okay, so there is your power, right, with your strength card. So you are gaining momentum here, Libra. Okay, it's a very powerful time for you. And again, wherever you put your energy and your focus, this is what's going to expand and grow, and in a very magnificent way, right? You're working through any fears, you're gaining courage, and your power and your strength is undeniable. So don't sell yourself short in any way, shape, or form. We have intention also coming in here for you. Okay, so, again, it's all kind of about energy work and clarity and a sense of focus. Wherever you put your intention, wherever you put your energy, that is what will grow. Okay, so this is a reminder for you, especially if maybe you feel that you've been a little scatterbrained, or that you've got a lot of different things that you want to do or you want to accomplish or that you want to try, and you're being encouraged to again focus your intention and bring it down to something that you can manage. Okay, so it's easy to spread our energy around, right? But then we kind of go around in circles and we wonder why we're not accomplishing anything. So set your intentions. 1, 2, 3 of Ariel there for you. Okay, you've got Ariel showing up twice, right? So this can be your call to work with not just Archangel Michael, right? Very powerful ally, but also Ariel. Okay, so you can easily look up some things on the internet there to help you to connect with Ariel, or very simply light a candle and set the intention to connect with Ariel. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that, and it will work. So let's see what your next message is. And there is your activation and your guardian angel. You are not alone, right? So there is a lot of angelic light coming in here for you. All right, and your guardian angel is always with you. We have different guardian angels for different circumstances, quite often. So whatever situation you find yourself in, just ask your guardian angel for love, support, and even a sign. They will give you something. You are not alone. Your guardian angel is here to hold you and support you, but needs to be invited to come forth and guide you. Okay, remember, spirit, your angels, your guides, right? They cannot interfere with your free will. Okay, and so it's important that you remember to call on them when you need them. It's kind of like that song, Jesus Take the Wheel, right? That one. It's like, I surrendered my free will in this situation. Please just take over. Please help me, right? And yes, it does work there. So anyway, so let's start the card again. Your guardian angel is here to hold you and support you, but needs to be invited to come forth and guide you. This invitation doesn't have to be issued through prayer. It can also come through your actions. So stop trying to do everything on your own. Let the barriers of independence fall so that you can be held, loved, and cherished by heaven and earth. Your activation, I welcome in all levels of support from heaven and earth. Great activation for you guys. Let's get some more cards. We've got the Two of Air. We've got renewal. Some big decisions here for some of you. Queen of Earth. The Emperor. Lovely. And we've got the Four of Earth. So you guys do have repeating numbers coming out here. Okay, always important to pay attention to. We've got the 3 1s, 111. Look that up, okay? We've got 2 2s. We've got the Two of Air, and we've got renewal, which is the Judgment card, number 20. And then we've got the Emperor and the Four of Earth. Both of those are number 4. So you've got 111, 22, and 44, okay? Look those up. 4s do represent a good foundation, planting roots, stability, and security, okay? The 2s can represent balance and harmony. Very important for you guys, right? You are the sign of fairness and equality, right? So the 2s can represent balance and harmony. They can also represent being at a crossroads. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I choose this? Do I choose that? Okay, and so we're making a decision as well with this energy here. It can also represent, 2s can also represent partnerships, right? And we did have with the 3 of Ariel, for some of you, a collaboration of some kind, maybe in your imminent future. But the 2 of Air and renewal, okay, those two there for you. This can be about seeing the light, seeing the truth, answering the call to spirit, answering the call to action. Okay, the renewal card is the Judgment card. So here with the 2 of Air, we are sometimes a little confused. How do I proceed? Which path do I take? What is right for me? How do I get this project off the ground, right? Because we've got the Ace of Michael right there for you. And so, with this energy, it's like that's the first step, right? Is knowing what we want. But then, the 2 of Air, it's like, okay, now what do I do with this idea? Now what do I do with this, with this thing, right? So with the Judgment card, this can really help us to see the possibilities or see the truth, right? We can reveal something that has been hidden, okay? We clear out confusion. And so your angels are swooping in here with this to help you out, okay? To help you to see the light, to see the path, to see your way forward, okay? This can, again, be pretty much anything in your life, something down to earth and practical. We've got Ariel there, or something spiritual here as well, because the renewal card quite often does show up when we're having some sort of enlightenment, some sort of awakening, right? Just like with the with Archangel Michael right there. So a lot of clarity can come in. Sometimes in order to figure out our path, to clear up any confusion or doubt or indecision that we may have, sometimes we're right on the fence, right? Sometimes we do need this Judgment energy. We need this renewal energy to do a little bit of self-reflection, some, evaluation, right? To figure out what is truly my right path, right? What path am I taking? What steps do I need to make? How do I get this off the ground? Which way do I go from here? Okay, so expect to get some clarity, some guidance, some enlightenment. Something hidden may be revealed at some time, right? And so with the renewal card as well, though, this can represent a little bit of a rebirth. So a second chance, if you will. It does bring in some forgiveness and healing, right? We got to cleanse our energy, release our baggage, right? In order to make room for something new and something exciting, or our next path, our next level to come in here. So whether it's a second chance at something, whether you just feel kind of reborn, more alive, okay, there's something shifting here for you. But be patient with it, right? We've got the Queen of Earth here. Be patient with it, whatever it is that's coming into play for you, and allow it to blossom. This can be you, yourself. Allow yourself to grow at a speed that works for you. Be patient with your endeavors. Sometimes We might set some intentions, right? We've got the intention card over there. And sometimes we're impatient because we're human and we live in a very fast-paced world these days. And we need to remember, though, that things need time and space to grow. All right. And one of the good ways we can bring ourselves back to reality sometimes is the Queen of Earth is the farmer nurturing the plants, right? Nurturing the intentions, nurturing the seeds. So what you can do, if you really want a visual reminder, if you're a visual person, you can actually plant a seed, right, of something, right? Maybe you like some fresh herbs in your garden, or maybe it's like just a flower or something, right? But you can plant that seed, and then you can go through the actions, and you can actually set your intention with that seed, that this is my intention, I want to watch it grow. And every time you water it, every time you fertilize it, and every inch that it grows out of the ground is a reminder that your intentions are blossoming as well. And so if you're a visual person, right, or an impatient person, right, that could be a great exercise. Obviously, we don't need to do that, but it actually does kind of help us to embrace a little bit of patience and some practical magic, if you will, there as well. But the Queen of Earth is very calm, very capable, very down to earth, is very practical, takes practical steps, but also allows them some things to blossom. It's a great energy for confidence, for having a good, good sense of stability. Also very prosperous and abundant kind of energy there as well. But we've got the Emperor and the Four of Earth coming out here for you. So the Emperor is where we're like, okay, I know what I want now. I'm figuring things out. What do I want to blossom? Okay, and now I'm going to develop a strategy, a plan. I know, and I'm confident that whatever plan I put into place will work. But I'm also just as confident to know that if something's not going my way, I have the skills, the resources to adjust my strategy. Sometimes when we get the Emperor, it's like, okay, this is about really kind of taking charge and making something happen. But again, with the Queen of Earth energy, we need to allow something as well. And so, the Emperor is all four kings rolled into one. The Emperor also rules an empire, not just a kingdom. And the only way you get to rule an empire, kind of thing, your empire, right, is by being a little bit flexible sometimes, right? Because, not all plans, not all strategies all work out. Sometimes we need those little minor adjustments along the way. And this reminds you of that. The Four of Earth reminds you of that as well. Okay, because the Four of Earth, again, another great energy of being grounded and stable, being rooted in reality, right? But the Four of Earth sometimes does have a little bit too much control. The Emperor will have control, but also a little flexibility. He's very organized, right? Takes the lead, develops that structure, that framework, right? That builds a good foundation, right? And so the Four of Earth reminds you that you have a good foundation here. But with the Four of Earth, there is this possibility of holding on too tight, because it can be an energy of, I must keep this at all cost, right? And so sometimes we need to remember to be a little bit flexible, okay? Flexibility can certainly be the key to success, the key to growth, and it's easy to get in that trap that I'm going to do this, and come hell or high water, I'm not going to change my strategy or my path, and that's not always the best way. So you can still maintain a sense of control, a sense of being in charge, but also having that little bit of flexible approach. Let's get more messages for you. And we have adventure. Wonderful. Life is an adventure. Be ready for the unexpected and make the most of all opportunities. The angel wisdom suggests that you get out of any habits or ruts in which you are stuck. Do things that are different and face life with a sense of wonder. If the path ahead seems dark, do as you would if you were exploring a dark place. Ask your angels to light up the way. Then watch for the signs and signals that tell you where and how to go. Explore the new with excitement and courage. These magnetic qualities attract money and career openings and add zest to relationships. The angels are inspiring you to move forward with anticipation, expectancy, and hope. Your affirmation: I face the adventure of life eagerly. Let's get a couple final messages from the angelic realm for you. Go within and find your inner peace. Problems resolve when you listen to your inner self. Life never ends. Spirit endures all. And have compassion for another. Those are your messages, Libra. I will leave those there. I do thank you so very much for watching. I'm sending you all sorts of love and light and abundance and blessings, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.